Welcome back to another episode of Hannah's on the Minecraft Guide with me, your host, Hannah, here on the glorious PN server. We're looking mighty glorious this morning. Mighty glorious indeed. A couple of changes on the mods that I had to use on that 1.20.1. Let me know. Shader pack, it's the same shader pack, but I had to use all the sodium stuff. Had to get rid of Optifine, couldn't use my world recorder. So, that being said, let me know. Looks a little different. It's bright. Too bright. Let me know. What are we doing? I'll tell you what we're not doing. We're definitely not running from, our meeting with the mayor. Definitely not running. But we're packing up some of our supplies and we're going to end up building us a boat so that we could ship some of our product off from here onto another location. That is exactly what we're going to do. And I did just a little bit of adjustment on one of our docks over here, get out of the way. But lengthened out this dock, took out some of the smaller pieces. We're going to fix this up real quick before we ship on out of here. Got to watch the product. Got to be sure the product gets where it needs to go. Otherwise, what kind of person would I be letting my own product going to waste? So, speaking of waste, let's not waste any more time. Let's build this up. Our ship. She's done. The USS Desertion. Not trying to pinpoint anything with the name, but she's a thing of beauty. She is a thing of beauty. Look at her. Look at her. Glory. Oh yes, the USS Desertion. Desertion? Anyway, Volkers. Her bags are packed. She's ready to go. She's ready to leave this port. So am I. Wait, I'm not trying to, run from my responsibilities with the mayor. When you have a ship full of precious cargo that needs to go to another location and there's no crew to man that ship, what am I to do? The mayor will have to wait. Let's take a quick peek at this ship. This is the least I could do is to show you around. And don't worry about those green particles, my lawyer team, they say that you can breathe them in. I'm not breathing them in, but you could do it. Here's our main container. Pretty much just kind of copied and pasted a different color scheme of what we had holding for that container up there. And then put the chains on either side. So just kind of show that it could have some movement going from one spot to another. And then we have our smokestack here with our skulk engine piece here. And then on the outside, you notice lots of room on the outside. We did away with those pesky lifeboats, life rafts. Why go ahead and hold those when you can make more room for more product? More scope, more scamming. That's what I'm talking about. More scamming, more product, more sales and merchandise. All right, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start at the top floor. Top floor, this is the captain's area where, we're gonna command the ship. This is where the brains of the operation is up here. And you can see, I fit quite nicely in here. Yes, I do. So, you got the controls, got the bips and the bobs and the flippers and the flappers. And then we set a course for the, come on, go, make me look bad. I just talked about my brains. Anyway, but yeah, you have this map here that kind of shows, where we need to go. And, I'm feeling we're going to go right where that green spot is, somewhere on that map. But other than that, that's going to be it for up here. And then downstairs, we have, the crew's lounge area where they can kind of lounge about, mess around with containers of skulk and scammery. Some buttons that they can hold on a second. Some buttons that they can button around on, and the picture of some guy with this I don't know, a lady, I don't know, some photo, and some doofus photo, and it will focus. So downstairs where we have delicious cake. Can I get the cake? Let me get the cake. Anyways, so we have our main sleeping quarters here. We have our little lunchroom area here. We have the green stuff floating around again. Like I said, you can breathe that in. I'm not breathing it. And then we have up here the captain's main quarters. Here where he has all his bits and bobs, and he's got it's my ender chest again. Who's taking my stuff? But then he has these containers where he can put all of his things in. He's got all these books on learning how to actually ship a ship, drive a ship, navigate the ship. Maybe some nautical terms. We don't know. We don't know what goes on up here. But then before we show the engine room, we go downstairs. We have this container room that looks contaminated. We're just actually, let's skip that part. In here, engine room, and we have our underneath here. We have our main engine area. It seems to be leaking down here as well. I'm sure that won't cause us any problems in the future. Zero problems with the leaking engine piece. So this is where the skulk combustion chamber piece is. And you can see we have the bips and bobs and flappers and dials and turning and bubbling and switching. And then we have the pistons pistoning, flap things flapping. But this thing, she's sturdy. Sturdy as a rock in the water. Wait, rocks in water. Do those sink? Anyway, I'm sure it's no concern. Anyways, all right. So that's gonna be it for this one. I think we're ready to set course to drop off this payload of skulk, scamming skulk, and we're gonna make way. And it's nighttime. It's clear out to go ahead and get this thing started. So you know what? Let's go ahead and go to the top. See you, Mayor. Oh, let's see here. Let's get. Come on. Don't make me look stupid. All right, here we go. All right, all aboard. Wait, that's a chain. Focus. Button. Let's go. Hit those buttons. Let's go. Do this. What? No, don't do it. Oh, little bird. Thank you for bringing me that boat. Why is there a bird in the boat? Where am I? Oh, excuse me. What happened? What happened? Why are you in a boat by yourself? I can't question that, but for my boat. Oh, this is gonna be a slow process. Give me a second. Oh, it's disgusting. What happened to her? She used to be beautiful, but now look at her. Oh, look at all this skulk laying about. All this precious cargo. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. I feel I need my stuff. She's probably in the boat. I mean, what happened? Maybe it's that cake. No, it was the mayor. The mayor did this. Hold on a second. I'm getting that boat. Gotta crawl out of this thing like an animal now. So let's take a look. Let's go around, survey the land around us, see where we are, see what we're dealing with, see who we can blame on all of this. Let's go. Take a look at this gorgeous landscape. Absolutely loving it. And looks like we got some pirates. You know what? They always say pirates love booty. You know what they love more? Skulk. Of course they love skulk. Everyone loves skulk. Ooh, look at this. Nice little jungle temple looking thing. We'll definitely have to steal. I mean, take some stuff from that. to build up our shops. And look, more trees we can cut out, and we get plenty of resources that we can use. And check out this little hideout here. Definitely tons of resources. I mean, customers. Yes, customers. I wouldn't be stealing anything from those buildings. So looks like we do have some stuff around here and a little bit unguarded. That's okay. I'm not much of one to put up a fight. Anyways, focus. We're going to go ahead and go back to our boat. Look at her. Look at her. Poor thing. That's okay. Clean her up. We'll get this thing going good as new for a new HQ on this island. Ciao. All right. Our ship, the Desertion, she has been hollowed out. She's been hollowed out pretty much to most of the frame I am planning on keeping. But we got a little bit of tide rolling in right now, and it's we've seen better weather. Now that this has been cleared out, let's go ahead and build that brand new Scam HQ. And we're done. These things are awfully loud. These sniffers. Just like super loud. Anyway. We'll get to my friend in a minute. Alright, let's start on the outside for a second here. Hold on. Alright, there she is. There she is, the USS Desertion. And sadly, I will be having to leave her on this beach. But in good, capable hands with our new, local employee that we hired. Working the new Hawk Island Scam HQ. So, with this design, I wanted to kind of go with that, capsized tugboat look. We had then a little hodgepodge of just random bits and pieces, maybe some of the stuff that we would find scattered about, the wood pieces, random assorted wood, jungle, and the oak color. The oak was a better color, but they kind of blended. But then I wanted to use those new 1.20 blocks in here, not too much of the yellow. And it is a much different color scheme than what I'm used to working with. So I wanted to show that we salvaged part of the boat, ship, whatever. You can hear that thing just takes so loud. We got like the engine room here that's been salvaged on the outside, sitting outside, and then also easier to do a camera account or whatever they are, floating account. We have that holder for the scam containers that's being used as like one of the roof pieces for this build. And I kind of wanted to use bits and pieces of the boat, ship in different areas, such as like the cooling tower piece being used as the entryway, and other bits and pieces, leaving all the little scattered parts of the ship out and about. The bird. We don't trust that bird for good reason. It's up to something. Anyway, focus. So, enough on the outside. Where the beauty is on the inside. Oh, and then we get that high tide. We have that scam that's mixing in with the tide, and the skulk that's mixing in with the tide, and it's just getting a little everywhere, on this poor defenseless island. I mean, we're just, unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave this island to deal with other matters. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. But take a look inside. We have our new employee, locally hired, employee. Snoofles. No, wait. Snoofles? Is it? Oh, Snoofus. That's what it is. But you can't see Snoofus's name. You are awfully loud, Snoofus. Super loud. But anyways, welcome to New Scam HQ on Hawk Island. And then also, if you get infected by it, you have to pay for it. And we charge extra for getting hurt and cutting yourself on the inside of the ship. So, Snoofus's quarters is here. Sells the Scam Skulk products. Snoofus knows a good deal. Smell it out. Focus. Over here we have our container full of Scam Skulk products. And then get your Skulk here by the ooze. And we have a couple of those containers that ended up making it, from our trip over here. And then we have, it's getting a little infected underneath of us, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to be fine. And, the cake made it. That's good news. So this is going to be the inside here. And then we also have little captain's quarters back here. Oh, didn't make it in time. But anyways, we just have a little spot back here to sleep and store and, work on a couple of things if we need to ever come back. Nice little bright, cheery photo. Anyways. So, we're out here, Snoofus's area. Snoofus has got this whole thing under wraps, but don't you Snoofus. But this is going to be it for the inside. We have this little deck thing outside. We can come out, if somebody wants to pull their mega yacht, people with money. Want to come up here and pull up and then get themselves some skulk scammery to go. But you know what? I'm going to blame it all on the bird. It's the bird's fault. No, it's actually not the bird's fault. It's the mayor's fault. But you know what? We may have to do something about this mayor situation. Maybe. We're grown adult. We could behave like one at least. Maybe it's time to meet up with this mayor. It's time to call it. Meet up with this mayor once and for all. Get it over with. I can handle it. I can handle anything. Anyways, but this is it. I had fun with this one. Had fun making the 3 variations of the boats, and then coming up with the little bits and pieces for each one. Had a blast, and I could tinker around with this. Do work on more on the landscape. Put some trees on here. I hesitated in the middle of this thing, just, putting up a big giant sign, but, it just, it's my dog. Freaked me out. Hopefully I cut that out of the video. Whatever. But that's it. I'm done. We need to work on a bridge and get with that mayor. And I'll see you all next time. Keep me focused. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.